Hey everyone, it's Amanda with My Life, My Way. I'm hanging out with my dog Loki. Hey buddy, you gonna look at the camera? Yeah, hi buddy. He is my 10 and a half year old mutt. He's German Shepherd and Akita, and then the rest we actually don't have any idea. We're just chilling out today. I'm going on a last minute road trip with my sister. So that's kind of crazy because we're going cross province. It's gonna be a 16-hour drive. So I'm actually not bringing the dog on the road trip with me, but his picture was too cute to not put in the front, so I kind of had to. But yeah, so because he's a really adorable like road tripping friend, but this road trip's gonna be like 16 hours solid, and it's gonna be really fast, so we're not gonna have a whole lot of time. Hey Elizabeth, Loki, do you want to come? Do you want some Timbit? Yeah, buddy. We went through the Tim Hortons drive-thru together, and he loves drive-thrus. One of these days, I'm gonna have to video him going through drive-thru. He's hilarious. But yeah, so this is my big dog. Hi, buddy. But my sister and I are going on a last-minute trip to British Columbia, which is actually the next province over from us. It's about a 16-hour drive to get to Victoria, where we're going. And the reason we're going is because my grandfather has a memorial bench out in Victoria where he used to live. And well, on Vancouver Island, anyways. And this memorial bench was beautiful. It looks like an open book laying on top of like stacked books for the legs, which is kind of cool. But we just found out they're actually going to be putting in a subdivision in there, so we're actually going to need to take that bench out. So we have to kind of go on a rescue mission to go rescue this bench. We don't even know where it's going to go right now. For the foreseeable future, we're just going to bring it back and then move it around family. We don't even know. But it has to get moved out of where it's at anyway. So we're making a last minute trip. She doesn't get off work till like 9 o'clock tonight. So, and I'm a nights guy, so I literally just woke up and showered, and it's 4, almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Hey, Felicia. So, yeah. So we're gonna drive out at 9 o'clock. We're gonna switch over at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then she's gonna drive for the rest of the way. It should get us to our cousin's place near where the bench is at about dinner time. So we're hoping to like hang out with my cousin for a little bit and spend the night with her and her kids, because my sister and I are really close to her. She's super wonderful, and her husband is really wonderful as well, and their kids are just adorable. So we're trying to get out to see them, and then we're gonna pack up in the morning, and with the bench in tow in this car. Apparently it will break down enough we can put it in. Apparently it breaks down into like 3 pieces, 2 legs, and then the top part. And we're gonna drive to Victoria and spend Saturday roaming around Victoria. We actually rented a night in a B&B just in North Saanich, which is about 30 minutes outside of Victoria. And then in the morning we're gonna pack back up and drive kind of slowly out to Kamloops, which is right in the mountains, and spend the night in Kamloops, maybe visit a winery, maybe go for dinner, do something nice. There's a whole bunch of areas around there like Vernon, BC, and that kind of thing's all kind of in that area. So we have no plans for what we're going to do that evening. We're just going to kind of see how the night goes. And then we're going to pack up the next day and drive the rest of the way home. So this guy, unfortunately, is not going to make the trip with us. It's just too long of a trip to ask a dog to be stuck in a car for. He does go to Grand Prairie with me a lot, and Dawson Creek, which is about 4.5 to 6 hours respectively, depending on the city. And he does do those really, really well. But I feel awful dragging him around. He does really well in a car, but like I think 16 hours is pushing it for anybody. And so we're going to take him to the kennel. He loves going to the kennel. He always comes home and sleeps for like 2 days because they put him in a dog run and have a good time. So yeah. So we're going to be heading out to technically I think the first night we're going to spend is in like around Comox in Vancouver Island, and then the second night will be just outside of Victoria on Vancouver Island. The third night will be in Kamloops in inner British Columbia in the mountains, and then we'll head home. So it's going to be a really quick, really, really long road trip. But it's just my sister and I. We haven't spent that much time together in a long time. I have a ton of snacks packed because her and I both, like, we eat at different times just because I'm a nights guy, she's a days guy. And aside from that, we get hangry So in preparation for that, I have like bags of vegetables pre-cut up. I grabbed some sandwich meats and some buns, and like the world's tiniest squeeze bottles of mustard and mayo. Hi, Belle. This is my dog, Belle. This is Loki. Hi, buddy. You being cute over there? Do you want another Timbit? He hasn't been on camera in a while for you guys, so I figured I'd show you. This is my monster. He's 10 and a half. He's getting kind of old. If you can see, there's a bunch of hairless patches on his back. It happened a couple years ago. If you were around with us, you might have seen that. And we found out it was hypothyroidism eventually. And we were having it treated and everything was good. And then all of a sudden, like a month and a half ago now, it just reopened back up and there's just a whole chunk full of hair missing off his back. It's just several chunks where the hair missing off his back. So we took him back to the vet, and it turns out that his numbers are too high. So now we're playing the game of like altering his medications, because he can't just come off them. He still needs them. But we have to titrate him down a little bit to see where his happy place is going to be again. So hopefully it comes back. Oh, you're super drooly. That's nice. That's nice. Best part about dogs, right? That's what they keep telling me. Anyways, as for like plans for going forward, the last video I posted to you guys, we just found out that all of our genetic results were normal. And that kind of leaves you in a bubble of like, well, now what do we do? Because him and I were fully prepared to either use donor eggs or donor sperm, depending on where the trouble was. But there's no issue. So here's what our new plan is going to be. We're going to take a couple months off to kind of bring the weight back down before we take anything again. We're still going to sort of try, but like, that's about it. You know what I mean? Like, we'll have entertainment when he's home. If he hasn't been home in a while, I might go chase him down, but it won't be like peeing on sticks and all that kind of jazz to see how it goes, because some months I just don't ovulate by myself. Just kind of a thing. In the meantime, I'm going to try and take down some of this weight. This trip is not going to help. 4 days in a car is not a great way to go. But we're going to try and start running and eating better and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to try to start running and eating better and that kind of stuff. My husband's on the bandwagon with me, so that's kind of nice. And you guys are chatting back and forth. Bill is one of my heavy metal family from my cruise that I go on every year in Florida. And Felicia is one of my, I don't know, like, infertility family group. So hi guys. But yeah, so anyways, so we're kind of at a loss. So we're gonna take a couple months off of just like having fun when we want to, taking some of the weight off, and then we're gonna go back onto letrozole, which was the medication I was on before. I've been pregnant on it twice. We'll try that a couple more times, and if it still doesn't work, this spring we're gonna go back to Prague. So that's our plan for right now. We're gonna go during spring breakup, so probably Felicia. It's the wrong Felicia. I'm sorry, Felicia. I thought you were the Felicia that lives like literally where I'm pointing right now. You are not. You're the Felicia that lives that way. I'm sorry. There's not a lot of Felicias. It's amazing that I know too. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Huh. Anyways, I've been seeing her makeup, by the way. It looks amazing. She does a lot of like makeup stuff on her own Facebook page. It looks amazing. So anyways, so yeah, that's kind of the plan for right now. So we're planning to go back to Prague in probably March, April. If we don't get pregnant before then. If we do get pregnant before then, because we're going to be saving up all the money anyways, if it looks like everything's going to stick and everything's going to stay, we might... Somebody's car alarm was going off, and I'm a freaking squirrel. If it looks like it's going to stick and everything looks good, we might actually save that money and take a trip to Germany to go see my great aunt again. She is up in her 80s, so I know that time is limited. And after we have kids, Germany might not be an option anymore. So, I don't know. We're going to see how it goes. Yeah. So anyways, so I'm going to let you guys go. I got to go take him to the kennel. And then I got to get packed up and ready to head out. Do you want another tidbit to say goodbye to everybody? Yeah. So if you're coming in late, this is Loki. This is my beastie. He hasn't been in videos in a while, so I thought I'd bring him on for you guys. Yeah, this is Is this that just happened? That was the most gentle sneaking of food out of my hand. All right. Anyways, we'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye.